QB breakout. Of course, I have another division game. Why not? Ooh. Four scores in 7 years, bro. Not a damn thing. Hell no. I'm not as fortunate. Marcus Mays in the free agency. Must be hurt or some shit. Oh well, I'll just play this game. Peyton Manning. Yeah, bro, grew up
It's
together.
week 8 of the NFL, where division rivals will clash in
The Pelicans beat the Clippers.
It's the reigning NFC champs and the football team.
105 to 101.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
And stopped at LA traffic.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground.
I did not know I had camera wait.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very strong last week.
I did not know I had camera wake out here.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something.
Ray Lewis, his big ball.
The Giants. So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
Yeah, he got killed off the line.
12-yard loss there on the first down sack. To try again after the sack, Lance.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give
them that's how you know you're in,
saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd.
If your body doesn't ache from the physical concept of you even talking about participating in some sport activity, forget about it.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I'm gonna try to simulate through the game. Just on.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchdown.
Nah, I'm trying to run duty with you.
Out to the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field
hey
for drive number 2. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
I don't know who this tight end is. He is gone. Jesus Christ, just threw this man.
Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, tight end just threw my safety like he wasn't even running out.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra.
In all fairness, I did miss a tackle or 2.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Lance now on first down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Throwing now is Lance. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And now here's a carry heading left. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done. And they did.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Bro, this dude is out there getting bullied.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Fournette running out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now,
God damn, this man Peyton Manning going crazy.
Down, but it winds up incomplete. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts?
This dude, come on, Sharp. You let this shit hit right off his fingers.
But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Possibly you can do anything.
Pull it in. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Now this throw
I need trampoline, bro.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 3rd tick. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Lance. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there.
Yo, that is crazy.
Giving him 12 on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 10.
I remember he was playing the other day and the dude just kept jumping off the cliff.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect? Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And now, as with every potential turnover,
I knew that was coming to that.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Damn, but y'all saying all y'all players to my division? Jesus.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Finding Knox there, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Washington.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Dawson Knox with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And Washington has made this a one-score game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Oh, the serial killer's still loose.
After the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
They said this is a serial killer in Lakeland. He was in St. Pete yesterday killing people. He is in Lakeland today. He has already killed 2 people. He is in a gray Cadillac. After people can he hold a lighter, then shoot him in the face. But they have a person of interest, but this was 5 hours ago.
Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now and hear him calling for it? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. And we just saw 3 beautiful touchdown passes.
Now he's looking for 4.
I guess so.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play.
What happened yesterday with the fucking rocket launcher again?
To throw again on second down, Lance. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
People be buying the shit out of those skins and shit, so they probably have it through there, unless he modded the game.
Good push up front, and then a run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
To throw, it's Lance. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
You're my rib. That's perfect.
To throw again on second down. Lance. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there...
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
Yeah, they're way with you, bro.
Lance now on first down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And this is going to be intercepted.
Hater, bro. Haters never prosper, bro.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I need you.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So
I need you guys to stop winning.
This group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression,
he's not using it, bro.
On the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, boom.
A shotgun give to Fournette. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That's complete to Swift out of the back.
Tony play any of the NBA
They're
league?
going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard
Yeah,
line.
1 per game.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get it down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they give this time to the tailback. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
That laggy-ass tackle. That's crazy. This dude got ran over by my offensive line. As soon as I run past him, he just magically pops up and grabs me.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Never possible.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fighting through. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 25. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick slant to Brown. 7 yards to pick up there.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they
rush coming, and he's taken down. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. A handoff to Fournette. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 1st down, Lance going for it all. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out. Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up. Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity. They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Now they have the
This
opportunity now.
motherfucker
Here's
paying
the
money for
execution.
mad short passes, nothing else.
He's back to throw. That's taken in by Knox. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Damn, they
No
almost
doubt
scored
an
a second overtime.
electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone. And that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Giants, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
Threw 62%. Sheesh. Call me. What up?